Thank you, Mr. Salcido. Next, please welcome our Juris Doctor and LLM Programs Convocation Speaker, Mr. Les Schiefelbein, CEO and founder of Schiefelbein Global Dispute Resolution, where he serves as an independent commercial arbitrator and mediator in domestic and international disputes. He is also the CEO of Silicon Valley Arbitration and Mediation Center. Previously, he was a vice president and deputy general counsel at Lockheed Martin and is a retired Colonel Air Force judge advocate lawyer. He has handled over 300 cases and has gained expertise as a sole or panelist arbitrator in commercial and government contracts. Mr. Schiefelbein holds a Juris Doctor degree from the Sandra Day O'Connor College of Law and a Master of Laws degree in contracts from George Washington University Law School. In 2018, Schiefelbein and his wife, Linda, provided an endowment to ASU Law to establish the Schiefelbein Global Dispute Resolution Program. Please welcome Mr. Les Schiefelbein.
Dean Sylvester and the law school faculty, thank you for inviting me to be the commencement speaker. To the 2020 graduates of the Sandra Day O'Connor College of Law, congratulations. You are smart, resilient, and incredibly hardworking individuals, and I am humbled to be able to celebrate your success. And to the parents of the graduates, you must feel an enormous sense of pride in what your child has achieved. So congratulations to all the moms and dads and to everyone who has supported the graduates. As a fellow ASU Law School graduate, I am honored to be invited home to provide commencement remarks. I missed my own law school commencement. The Vietnam War intervened, and I proudly served as a Judge Advocate General lawyer in the United States Air Force. We are sharing our first law school commencement, and I am very happy to join with you. My experiences in both law school and the workplace have brought great lessons that I would like to share with you today. When I was in law school, Professor Bill Canby asked me to do legal assistance on the Apache Indian Reservation in the White Mountains. The community was hesitant to engage me when I first arrived. It took a month or so before we discussed legal issues, and then we discussed water rights, education, and commercial issues. I think my clients had a much greater impact on me than I may have had in sharing my legal knowledge. But during my time there, I learned great lessons in trust, communication, and respecting differences that still remain with me today. In recalling this legal assistance experience, I remember the words of Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. She said, "I tell law students, if you're going to be a lawyer and just practice your profession, you have a skill, very much like a plumber. But if you want to be a true professional, you will do something outside yourself, something that makes life better for people." After law school, I served our country as a legal officer with the Air Force. I knocked on doors to tell families that a father, a husband, or a son would not be coming home. I sat with widows to review wills and estate plans to try to knit their lives going forward. Beginning as a legal officer and continuing throughout my career, I found great professional satisfaction in the practice of law when you apply your knowledge, energy, and initiative to helping others. Justice Sandra Day O'Connor stated, "It is the individual who can and does make a difference in this increasingly complex world of ours. The individual can make things happen. Your efforts will pay enormous dividends in the future, not only for you, but for countless others who may also benefit from your actions. After my active duty, I became the Vice President and Deputy General Counsel for the Lockheed Martin space business. At Lockheed Martin, I learned the absolute and critical role of the law department in legal and ethical issues. A lawyer is expected to be the one in the room to hold up his or her hand to discuss legal or ethical issues, while others often stay silent. When the stakes are high for technology advancement or financial reward, it is a lonely experience to be a questioning voice. Integrity is mandatory, diversity and inclusion bring great value, and risk-taking is necessary to reach the right decision. The Irish tell a story of a man who came to the gates of heaven and asked to be let in. St. Peter said, "Of course, just show us your scars." The man said, "I have no scars." St. Peter replied, "What a pity. Was there not something worth fighting for?" You will be faced with issues worth fighting for. There will be situational ethics and practices that are not in accord with the law or the culture of your firm, company, or governmental agency. The stakes get higher as your career progresses. There is safety in silence, but strength and purpose in speaking out. You are well prepared for the fight. Your law school education and the rule of law will serve you well. Today, I work as an international arbitrator and assist global companies in settling their disputes and finding a common ground. An important skill I gained from being a corporate lawyer is that of listening. Active listening requires asking questions and holding back your assumptions. Great lawyers listen to the other's point of view, even when contrary to theirs, to inform their own decisions before offering an opinion. This is a critical skill that we are losing in our increasingly polarized society. Possessing empathy, respect, and the ability to be impartial is paramount when dealing with other people, regardless of the circumstances. As you look to the future, I am sure there are many of you who feel apprehensive about what lies ahead. A global pandemic has changed your lives over the last 10 months. The expected has been replaced by the unknown. Aspirations and dreams may have been placed on hold. What you have done during the pandemic has shaped you. You have remained optimistic and continued to excel in your studies. You have shown perseverance and strength as you faced uncertainty. In a word, you are resilient. You have recovered quickly from difficult conditions. The pandemic will abate, and the future, although it may be different from what we have known before, will be bright for all of you. As lawyers entering the workplace, you bring exceptional and valuable talent. You have met challenges, overcome adversity, reacted to change, accepted disappointment, and become a more critical thinker and problem solver. All skills that you will draw upon frequently throughout your legal career. 2020 is the 50th anniversary of the first graduating class of our law school. The leadership and vision of Dean Sylvester and the faculty and staff and their predecessors are what we in my home in Silicon Valley call frontier innovators. That is, startups who become superstars with a focus on solutions to real problems and investment in people for the long term. The investment began with the class of 1970 and continues today to permit you to receive a degree from a prestigious top-tier law school with a national and international reputation. Always remember, there's a reason why they call it the practice of law. It takes time to develop the skills and experience to advise and counsel clients. Don't be hard on yourself. If you don't know the answer to every question a client asks, or if you haven't ever experienced the challenge in front of you. Law requires continued growth, and even the most seasoned lawyers learn something new every day. Be confident in your abilities. Take lessons from your experiences. Grow with each opportunity, and be guided by the words of Winston Churchill. Never give in, except to the convictions of honor and good sense. Congratulations once again to the class of 2020. Good luck and Godspeed.
Thank you, Mr.